Now, facing danger. A Chris 6 News investigation.
If that ramp, that exit ramp, remains accessible to the public, that's going to continue to cause the one-way drivers.
We do have reaction tonight from Portland Police Chief Mark Corey after hearing news of a temporary closure to the Harbor Bridge exit ramp that's proved to lead to deadly outcomes. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Pat Simon. We'll hear more from the chief in just a bit. But first, let's get you caught up. Since last November, we have focused on these two main wrong-way exits, which led to numerous crashes and at least 8 deaths in 7 years. This afternoon, we learned a temporary road closure at the Harbor Bridge southbound Power Street exit ramp was put in place. Well, this comes a day after my exclusive interview last night with Governor Greg Abbott, where he called for urgent response.
This is extraordinarily dangerous, and the danger is unacceptable, and action has to be taken. The issue is what that action will be. I have received information.
Earlier, I also spoke with Corpus Christi City Manager Peter Zanoni. He confirmed the city is working with TxDOT to make changes to the Power Street exit. The plan is to restripe the ramp and turn Power Street into a one-way only roadway. A statement sent to us by TxDOT today says, at the direction of the governor to take additional safety measures, TxDOT has temporarily closed the Power Street exit on the Harbor Bridge while we work with the Texas Department of Public Safety and the city of Corpus Christi to implement additional solutions to deter wrong-way drivers from entering the southbound lanes of the Harbor Bridge. The statement goes on to say TxDOT is also working with DPS to add additional patrols and enforcement in the area. These operational improvements include steps such as reconfiguring sections of Power and Padre Streets into one-way roads. That TxDOT statement came after Portland Police Chief Mark Corey told our 6 Investigates reporter Brian Hoffman that the exit ramp at Power Street was closed. Brian tells us about the temporary closure and reaction from the Portland Police Chief, who wants to see these ramps permanently closed.
Yeah, Pat, this off-ramp may be very familiar to viewers, as it's suspected that it was used by many of the fatal wrong-way drivers going up the Harbor Bridge. And in fact, you and I, just a few weeks ago during our first Facing Danger special, stopped a wrong-way driver. Now, this temporary closure is expected to stop any further wrong-way drivers, at least temporarily, while they make some improvements. As city manager for Corpus Christi, Peter Zanoni, did tell us that included in those improvements is actually those double yellow lines that you see right there. They're turning those into solid white lines, indicating that this will no longer be a two-way street, rather just a one-way street. Now, he also mentioned that there will be signs on Tonquah and Power Streets, further alerting drivers that this is not the way that they should be driving. This, however, is just more signs and traffic patterns and may not be what the governor was talking about, as he said to us last night that TxDOT's current efforts are, quote, inadequate, and he expects greater urgency and greater effectiveness of the solutions than what they are providing, end quote. Now, I did get a chance to speak with Mark Corey, the police chief over in Portland. He tells me he's glad that this ramp is at least temporarily closed and may actually prevent against further wrong-way drivers in the short term. He's unsure if it's going to be a long-term solution, though.
Right now, I can tell you that I'm very pleased that that exit ramp is closed. So I think that was the main issue contributing to the wrong-way drivers.
Now, we did ask the city manager if closing this ramp down is off the table or perhaps on the table. He told me that unfortunately CCPD told the city that they shouldn't close down any of these ramps because it may cause some congestion on the Harbor Bridge coming in from Portland during any big events like concerts or festivals. Now, I did reach back out to TxDOT for any further clarification, maybe an on-camera interview about this temporary road closure that, again, was a direct result of the governor's request. I also wanted to ask them a bit about any suggestions that you, the viewer, had with helping out stopping these wrong-way drivers. Those calls, however, have remained unanswered. I'll, of course, keep you updated as soon as we do hear back.
All right, our Brian Hoffman reporting there. You can catch up on all of our Facing Danger coverage on our website. Just scan the QR code on your screen. It will take you directly to that link.